Broadway Balances America, brought to you by Broadway across America, bringing the best of Broadway to a city near you.
Today, Broadway Balances America explores Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's right. Amber Milt visits the team behind the new touring production, putting a modern spin on the classic story.
Take a look.
With music and lyrics by Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, the legendary score reflects the rock roots that defined a generation. One of the oldest stories ever told comes alive for modern audiences with an award-winning score and an edgy new look.
It goes back to the roots of the album. It almost feels like a rock concert. Like when the cast comes out, you're not really sure who's who. You're not sure who's Jesus or Judas. It looks like a band coming out. The guy has a guitar slung over his shoulder. And then you hear that iconic, that motif, you know, when that starts kicking. So it's that beautiful combination of just viscerally being hit by music and then visually being swept up in the story that made this one so special.
Reinventing the production design, orchestrations, and choreography for this classic story is paramount to the 50th anniversary tour, elevating its status from rock album to epic music event.
Tom Scott did the scenic design of the show. The idea is that maybe you stumbled on a ruin and that there was a cross that was upright that fell over and broke and now is kind of embedded in the ground.
It's a piece of theatre and a piece of storytelling which feels actually incredibly contemporary. The actors, the performers also have to play instruments, but they also have to dance to a really, really high level. And the kind of performance style or the acting style is actually incredibly authentic. So what we require of the performers is a sense of originality and truth to their own being.
Playing the title role, Aaron Lavigne stars as Jesus Christ.
It's an honor. Like, I couldn't be happier that they chose me to do this. One thing that I'm looking to explore is to bring a human aspect to that he was a man, that he was friends with people, that he was in this tribe of people that he knew and loved and traveled with. People have this idea of who these people are, who Jesus is, what he should look like, what he should sound like. At the end of the day, we're vessels telling the story.
How do you breathe new life into playing Jesus?
The key is to keep it fresh, keep the moments real, keep them honest. It's just such a pleasure to sing this iconic score from Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice. I mean, I think it's going to be a really special experience.
Actor James Delisco Beeks plays the key figure of Jesus' best friend and betrayer, Judas Iscariot.
Judas opens up and he says, "My mind is clear now." He sees the bigger picture and what a lot of his followers don't see. Christ actually tells him, you have to do this. He sets into motion what's going to happen. It's an intense ride. Judas's conflict and his love for not only himself, but for Jesus and for his people, you know, and it's quite a compelling story.
Balancing out the cast is the pivotal female confidant, Mary Magdalene, actress Jenna Rubail.
It's important to portray her as really the counterpart of Jesus, the feminine to his masculine, and there's so much of that in the divine that I think it's important to really show that she was a devout follower and really understood his teachings, and that I think he saw that in her too. It's a rock opera, but this is the most theatrical story of all time. Right. Yes. So for it to be set to rock music that is popular and relatable, I think that it just makes it that much more epic.
And this epic story remains relevant 50 years later.
The startling relevance to the production is actually the idea of who do you follow? who is your leader, whether that be a leader of faith or a leader of government or a leader of fashion, you know, a leader of music. Our character of Jesus Christ is this like the new kid, getting all those followers. And that all these other people, these other like rock legends are like, what has this person got that I don't understand? It's this new wave.
But I think it's in the storytelling of Jesus, of Judas, of the apostles, of the experience, of the intensity, of the mob mentality that this became. I think that's where the drama unfolds.
You don't have to be religious to be inspired by the story and the music and just go to a night of theater and enjoy it. But I think if that's meaningful in your life, then you're also getting that additional element of it telling that story that's so meaningful to so many people.
So whether you're a devotee or discovering the story for the first time, there's something for everyone to enjoy.
You're gonna walk out inspired, you're gonna walk out joyful and gleeful, and it's great to introduce it to a new generation.
I think that just being able to bring that music and life back to a modern audience is going to be incredibly important for them to be able to hear it with fresh ears. Get ready for one of the most wild experiences you will ever see theatrically.
You're getting rock concert, you're getting dance, you're getting a good story told, the greatest story that's ever told. So you're getting it all.
And this is really a great opportunity to come to the theatre and realise that musicals can be extremely cool and that you can be surprised by something you thought you know deeply and intimately, be made to see it in a brand new way. And I think that is something that should not be missed.
You want to feel something, you want to let yourself go, you want to be suspended in that moment to see something. So come and let that happen.
The North American tour of Jesus Christ Superstar is coming soon to a theater near you. Check out Broadway Across America, or you can always go to our website, thebalancingact.com, for all the show information, tour dates, and more.